For the final time here in this calendar year, we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, I think it's really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of tight games, a very evenly played series. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship, and this is what it's all about. Pull up a seat, grab some popcorn, but hang on for the ride.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Oh, well, that's great contact right there to start this ball game. Well, he won't get anything to show for it, but at least you go back to that dugout thinking, yeah, I am all over this guy.
Chris Bryant is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Kluber steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars. So he's going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders to come up with something big.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful in dealing with Jason Kipnis. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tap fouled at home plate. Too high. 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward at the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. After 1, no score. Ben Zobrist makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is there. 1 out. Settling in now, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double.
Well, we've seen this guy do some pretty acrobatic things out there in the outfield, and he takes a pretty good route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure that anybody catches this ball as it winds up out of his reach and off the wall.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Jason Hayward stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Lonnie Chisenhall will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changes.
Russell with a great stop. The throw. It's late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Jose Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it'll be right on the bag as Montero nails him trying to take second. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Number 30 will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll move to the third with no score. Number 40 stands in.
For the Cubs, left fielder, number 40.
Kluber's ready. First pitch on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
Digging in now, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Center fielder
Dexter Fowler will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
and if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Yan Gomes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Whew, nice play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rajay Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Carlos Santana will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Kluber gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really throws him.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Ben Zobrist will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Addison Russell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Hard liner to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Nice.
The shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He drew a walk his first time up. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mike Napoli stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Javier Baez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Chisenhall is over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Number 40 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Not close. It's 2-0.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet. Behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm hit.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Jose Ramirez is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
the catcher, number 10.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Miguel Montero makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Miguel Montero.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
The batter, number 24.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Grounded up the first baseline. Napoli's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Rajay Davis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Carlos Santana will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. they haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Jason Kipnis stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Francisco Lindor will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And there's ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from the big one. Anthony Rizzo will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, he makes the stop. It's in time.
Oh, love it. Boy, I'll tell you, it has been like this all night long. The defense has just been airtight, and here's another super play to take away a hit.
High and deep to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Right on the corner. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Hit to first. Napoli is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Javier Baez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Mike Napoli steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hit to third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Jose Ramirez will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Number 30 will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Yan Gomes steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put away.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Jason Hayward will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Shot back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The batter, number 24.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Cody Allen will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Dexter Fowler comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Ranging back is Davis. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Chris Bryant takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Rajay Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
John Lester is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
John Lester.
Rajay Davis stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Left fielder, Rajay.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
The second baseman, number 22.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Hayward ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Allen's ready. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away. Ben Zobrist will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Addison Russell gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
Javier Baez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He got him. And what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 2 and the Indians 1. Francisco Lindor will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Number 40 is there. One away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Mike Napoli will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And this is low, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Trying to hold the lead. And it's quickly 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Brandon Geyer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On the ground near home. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And that misses 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. And the postseason magic is there for them one final time as they walk off to win the World Series. Santa Maria.
Heroes are born in October, and you can add another one to that list right here as they wind up winning this game in walk-off fashion. What a game.
fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And you said it right there. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance for the rest of his life. He was on the big stage for everyone to see, and he was the difference maker in the series victory.
Back now on the show as we take you through a few of the sights and sounds of the final game of this World Series.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cody Allen. Loss goes to Aroldis Chapman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.